Hey everybody, Steve Vigil here again for another video on putting your plan in action to move your business forward, to get your business going wherever you may be. It doesn't matter. We all need to keep moving forward and doing these things as we grow our business. And that's the education I want to be giving you. By us being able to get systems in place for ourselves, that's what's helped us and allowed us to grow over the years and grow our businesses. It's been very crucial for us to get these systems in place, and because of it, it's really made things much easier, and it allows us to grow, and it will allow you to grow. We would not have been able to rehab hundreds of homes without some systems in place. We would not be able to have a nice rental portfolio or do owner finance or buy mortgage notes or do all those things that we do. Without systems, we couldn't have achieved that. And even more so, I think importantly than that, is our education company. Putting systems in place for that has really been a help, especially for me, because I'm out talking and doing these videos all the time. And without having some sort of a format of how I'm doing it and a system to follow, it would be very difficult for me. So that is why we want to get these videos out to you and give you great education. So with that being said, let me do my screen share and we'll get going on this next one. All right, here we are. So I've been going over systems a lot, and I'm going to hit one more video for systems because I think it's that important. But we got to understand that not all systems are going to be needed at first. So I know I've been throwing a lot of different things at you and giving all kinds of different examples. And my goal is not to overwhelm you. That's why I do my videos like I do them, so I can give you segments and pieces at a time, so you can absorb that information. But don't get overwhelmed, because it's not like you're going to need, excuse me, you're not going to need every system right out of the gate. Our systems are going to develop as we grow our businesses. So don't worry about it. Just keep hanging in there and keep moving forward. But what I think is even more important is that we don't let the lack of systems stop us. I see this happen to people all the time, where we get that analysis paralysis kind of a situation going, where we think we have to get all these systems in place before we can do anything. And it kills us. It stops us cold when we do that, when we think that way. You want to start doing things, no matter what. Whether you have a system or not, nobody cares. Start doing things. And as you start doing things, you'll see that you need to put systems in place for things because of a lot of different reasons. It becomes very, very clear to you when a system needs to happen. You need a system in place, because a task is taking too long, because you're spending too much time thinking about it all the time, or instead of going out and doing an action item, you're sitting there thinking about the system that you need to put in place for that action item. There's telltale signs of how we know that, and just there's nobody around. Just look at yourself, and you'll see a lot of these things. I think it'll be pretty clear to you, and then take the action. Take the action on top of everything, and then the system will come and it'll fall into place. So don't worry about that. But we also want to know that efficiency is the key here. So that's another telltale sign of how we know when a system needs to be put in place, when we're not being efficient about something. And that's going to be pretty clear to us. And for someone like myself, when I start getting very sloppy or can't figure that out, then it's obvious to me that I need to have a system in place for whatever that task is at hand. And then just put, sit there for a few minutes, figure out some easy systems. Don't overcomplicate your systems. I've already explained on other videos how I've been terrible about that myself. So don't overcomplicate your systems. Again, it's the same, doing the same thing the same way over and over again. Nothing more, nothing less. Following your own systems. This is something that is really, really important. Resist the urge to be creative. It's like I said on another video, systems are boring but profitable. This comes into play with this sentence right here. Resist being creative. We don't need to be creative in this business. We need to follow our systems. one of the sayings that I have said many, many times for many, many years is I am not out to invent anything. I am out to copy the best people out there with the best success and the best systems. And that's exactly what I do. I find systems that work for other people that do the same thing I do, and then I mold that system into how it works for me. I want you to do the same thing. That's why I'm trying to give you this education. Take what I'm giving you and then mold it into who you are and what your company does and make it work for you. It's simple it's obviously it's simpler, easier said than done, but that's how I want you to think. I think it's really important that we go that direction in our thought process. Changing systems when it's necessary. As we grow, we will need to change the systems that we've got. As things happen around us, there's always going to be change, and that is good. That's what we want. We want to be able to see these things changing in our business, because when we see things changing, we know we're growing. We know we're going the right direction. So but that kind of stuff you're gonna see it as you need to see it, and then when it's time to change, make the changes. Now, some of the systems we want to put in place also is so we can start teaching people, so we can start replacing ourselves, replacing tasks that we do on a day-to-day basis that we don't necessarily have to. Now, in the beginning, when our businesses are young and we're getting started, we're obviously doing a lot more of the work. That's just the way it works. And there's nothing wrong with that. But as you start growing, you want to start trying to replace yourself and teach other people so you can replace the smaller tasks that you do so you can do the bigger tasks at hand. So remember these little tips and systems here that I'm throwing at you. Again, I'll share there. Okay, guys, I hope I've given you some good education on this video. Trying to do my best to give you the best that I can, and also teach you what we do. Share what we do and share what I know. I'm more than happy to do that. I like doing that. If you're confused about anything or you're not sure about something, be sure and let me know so I can answer those questions and get a video out to address any questions that you might not be sure on. If you like what we're doing here, give us a thumbs up. We love hearing from you. Be sure and share our YouTube channel, share this education with everyone. And until the next video, hope everybody has a great day, and we will see you real soon.